What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JSteeze Reacts, and y'all see what we got on the screen. I don't really gotta say much. Everybody know what's going on with Lil Durk and OTF right now. This is Poetic Flacco's video. If y'all want to watch it, I'll have it in the comments. Without further ado, let's get it rocking.
And it's really bad news for Durk. Folks, listen up, bruh. Lil Durk is gonna spend the rest of his life in prison.
They asked me why I'ma be in 10 years. Shit,
I said the feds. They asked me
if you wanna know
about
why,
shit he
keep
dead.
watching this video. So by now we know that OTF members were just recently indicted today for the murder of Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop.
If you can't get the then you better get his gas.
They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like,
that's two
they be
songs.
saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they
Here go an interview.
By the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
These niggas, yo.
I just don't see them comments no more.
Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car.
Be in them comments a lot.
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
23-year-old was taken to the hospital where he died.
Now, the members who were
This shit
indicted for
ridiculous.
this murder, that's currently indicted, because there are more indictments to come. The members who are currently indicted are Kayvon London Grant, aka Cuz, aka Vonnie, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, aka OTFDD, Keith Jones, aka Flocka, David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and Asai Houston, aka OTF Boogie. On August 18th, Quando Rondo landed in LA with his team. His sister was with him, his cousin Lil Pop was with him, and they was having a grand old time. Now, when Quando Rondo first landed in LA, he did the age-old tradition in hip-hop, which is tap in. Now, Quando Rondo has affiliation to a Crip set in LA. So when Quando Rondo got to LA, he tapped in. Now, who he tapped in with, we don't know, but you know, it's not out of the ordinary to tap in with your own gang who is in the city that you're currently in. So Quando Rondo tapped in. And magically after Quando Rondo tapped in, Lil Durk and them had his drop in location and what hotel he was staying at. Now, it's still unclear how OTF got Quando Rondo exact location, hotel, and itinerary.
We're gonna watch the video after this one.
It's a coincidence that they
explaining
got
how
after
people believe they got his drop.
The Crips location, hotel, and itinerary. Maybe it's a coincidence that they got it immediately after he tapped in with the Crips in LA. Maybe it's a coincidence. But what we do know is shortly after Quando Rondo got back to Savannah, Quando Rondo took to his Instagram to drop his flag and say he no longer messed with the gangs that he was affiliated with because they F with the opposition. Let's not ponder on things that we can't figure out. Let's move on. Immediately after they found out where Quando Rondo was, they were in a rush to get to LA. They were booking flights immediately, booking private jets, booking cars, booking everything immediately, and recruiting whoever they could recruit to get to LA on go. Now, the reason why they were in such a rush to get to LA was because co-conspirator 1, who's listed as the head honcho, put out a bounty on Quando Rondo's head because of the conflict that led to King Von being killed. Co-conspirator 1 is obviously Lil Durk. Lil Durk is the head honcho. Lil Durk is the one who put the bag up after King Von passed away, because he's the one who got the bag to put up. And Lil Durk is the one who authorized the OTF credit cards. It's his label, is his company, and the OTF credit cards were used to book the flights for all the co-conspirators who made their way to LA to murder Quando Rondo. So they all got to LA.
No thought behind this shit. My nigga just desperate.
They got there. They got situated, got their firearms, got their ski masks, got their cars, everything they needed, hotels booked, and they were on the phone communicating in code about meeting up, and they all met up at Quando Rondo's hotel that they knew Quando Rondo was going to stay. Now, they just didn't know Quando Rondo's hotel. They also knew when Quando Rondo was going to leave the hotel and where Quando Rondo was going in his itinerary. So they're in the
That is
white BMW.
ridiculous.
Quando Rondo is obviously in the black Escalade. So they're literally stalking Quando Rondo, following him around, trailing him. Now, Quando Rondo is either very dumb, very stupid, or he hasn't been a street dude for too long, right? Because usually if I see a vehicle trailing me, and I'm a civilian, but if a vehicle is trailing me, I don't care if it's for 2 blocks, bro. Right? This is when I put the 4 right turns to a test, right? Or 3 right turns to a test. Because if I
They
make
kind
three
of
right turns
smart
and you're
with
still
this though.
behind me,
Look how
bro,
many
well,
cars behind them
they ain't
they are.
following me because we just went in a. But Quando Rondo wasn't paying attention, probably in his phone talking to the host, and he missed it. So when Quando Rondo and them got to the gas station, probably looking for some gas, some Zaza, all right, a Swisher, you know, they got there, they parked. And then when they parked now, the OTF members parked in the alleyway, hopped out, and started busting at Quando Rondo. Now, Quando Rondo was inside the vehicle. His homie was out the vehicle. So his homie got hit, but Quando Rondo fortunately didn't get hit. So OTF members
That shit crazy, cause
essentially
bro, these
missed
niggas don't
their man.
hella clips.
They got Quando Rondo's cousin, but they missed Quando Rondo and didn't really take out Quando Rondo. Now, afterwards, they went to a
Imagine
food
being this
spot
car right here.
to speak
But
about
I'm talking about this
exactly
one.
how the money is going to be paid out, how it's going to be divided, and who's getting what. And after this dinner, they all went back to Chicago. They all left immediately and went back to Chicago. Now, Lil
Track them
Durk
niggas.
was in the clean, right? There was nothing tying Lil Durk to this other than the OTF credit cards. And Lil Durk
As if that's not sufficient enough.
made sure
Stupid ass nigga.
to
Who
let
else
them
is
boys know,
OTF
hey, bruh, when you book it on
business
plane tickets,
LLC?
bruh, even though you're using the OTF credit cards, do not book those tickets using any name that I'm associated to. Now, the reason why we know co-conspirator 1, aka Lil Durk, why he told that to co-conspirator 3, the unidentified co-conspirator who's probably cooperating, the reason why he told that person that was because that person was who booked the private jet for OTF Diddy. And Dirk is making that person know, hey, bro, don't book that private jet under my name, my family name, or anybody associated with me, bro. Keep me completely out of this 100%. So when everybody got back, OTFDD was who received the payments, and he's the one who was tasked with making sure everybody got paid and everybody was settled. So Lil Durk don't get involved, and Lil Durk can be completely out of this. The plan almost worked, but like most empires that fall, bruh, niggas started snitching. And that takes us to our guy called OTF Jam. OTF Jam was arrested at
I need to go
17
react
years
to this
old for an attempted murder,
interview too.
and
Let me
he
know if y'all
spent
want
12
that.
years in prison and got out March of 2022, a couple months before Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pop, was murdered. It's currently unclear exactly what OTF Jam role was in this Lil Pop murder, but what we do know is OTF Jam was affiliated some way, somehow. Now, after the murder, everybody got paid, everybody was good, everybody was having a good old time,
The
and the
fuck?
feds essentially had zero leads. They didn't know where to go, and
The
it
fuck
felt
is on
like
here right here?
they were going to get
Shit
away
look
with this
crazy.
body. However, March of 2023, a couple months after the Lil Pop murder, March of 2023, OTF Jam was arrested for another gun case, right? An unrelated charge. He was arrested on a
Nigga
routine
ugly as
firearm
hell.
charge.
Ugly little
Now, when
boy.
OTF
Goomba
Jam
looking
went to
at little
jail
boy.
in March, OTF Jam said, "Hey, bro, I'm not about to
Nigga got
do
3
another 12
foreheads, don't
years.
it?
I'm tapped out." So the feds came to OTF Jam, had a conversation with him, and after that conversation, the feds had enough to build this RICO against the so OTF after Jam went bad and told, well, that right there was all the feds needed. And the feds got other people to start telling and start explaining exactly what happened and who called the hit and who was there and who took the trip and who paid for the credit cards. And the
It's
feds
just
had
a lesson to
everything
young
they
niggas.
needed.
Street shit
Now,
don't be worth it.
apparently, Lil Durk wasn't caught by surprise. Lil Durk already knew that OTF Jam had told. As a matter of fact, Lil Durk was expected for everybody to get arrested at his birthday bash concert in Chicago. Like, he was expecting for arrest to happen that night. They just didn't happen. Nobody got arrested. The feds probably was gonna wait for the peace treaty to happen, have the whole big moment. The feds probably thought, okay, that's probably too hot. Let's do it another day. And a day or two later, folks got arrested for the murder of Lil Pop. And to be honest, Lil Durk kind of told on himself as well. Lil Durk went on interviews
Kinda.
talking about, I don't hear Slap of Vine no more. I wonder why. Lil Durk sampled Quantarano saying, no, no,
No.
crying after Lil Pop passed away on same side. Lil Durk is shouting out the California killers and shooters. Yo, Lil Durk calls this on himself. Now, I believe, well, the indictment, I mean, lays it out, bruh. Lil Durk is gonna get indicted as well. It's not a if, is a when. And when he does, man, this is gonna be used as just a lesson, man, to young
Another
black men in
lesson.
general, bruh.
How many lessons do niggas
Ego
gotta
isn't worth
have
losing your life.
presented? You know what I'm saying?
Von's ego is why Von punched Quando Ron. Young black men in general, bruh. Ego isn't worth losing your life. Von's ego is why Von punched Quando Rondo, and that led to Von losing his life. And because Von ego got in his way, Lil Durk is potentially gonna lose his rap career and lose the rest of the time he has left on Earth and have to spend it in a jail cell. Think
Nigga might
about
get
it
the
for a
death
second,
penalty. He
bro.
might not even.
Just think about it for a second.
Nigga
Bro.
might get the
King
sponge on
Von
top of his
has
head.
lost his life. Lil
Shit
Durk is probably
crazy.
gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. And then 5 other members are currently indicted, but there's more. 5 are currently indicted. So potentially 7 people are losing their lives over Quando Rondo. And they're about to do life in prison. Oh, and they got the wrong person. They ain't even take out Quando Rondo. Well, you mean to tell
Or
me
Lil
that
Tim.
Quando Rondo agitation, Quando Rondo dissing, Quando Rondo being a pest is worth us losing King Von and Lil Durk? Oh, it's just dumb.
Pause. I don't agree with that, my nigga. Quando Rondo being a pest. Nigga, Quando Rondo did nothing to King Von prior to King Von walking up to that nigga in that situation transpiring. I'm pretty sure King Von had an issue with Young Boy at that time, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't really know. I do know a little bit, but I don't really be too deep in like majority folks.
Now, Dirk, man, good luck, all right? Now, I heard, right, that the Muslims, all right, have it good in prison. So, Dirk should be
He'll
good.
be all
All
right.
right, now, Dirk, hey, bruh, please, bruh, don't send the goons and the wolves to come and kill me again, bruh. You feel me? The last time I spoke on Dirk, bruh, Dirk had 2 goons at the No Jumper store in LA on Melrose looking for Flocko. We have it on camera. That's a fact. So, hey, bruh, I'm just a journalist, homie. Please, don't send the wolves to come and get me again, bruh. You feel me? Hey, bro, because I'm not Quando, bro. Listen, I'm snitching day one. Y'all let me know in the comment section, bro. What do you guys think, man? Do you guys feel like Dirk is gonna go to jail over this? Let me know.
Nigga said, do we think? Nigga, it don't matter what the fuck we think. Nigga, it's matter what the feds think. And the feds came got that nigga. So it don't, nigga, fuck you mean do we think he's gonna go to jail? Nigga, we know. The feds came and got him. The feds ain't coming to get you for no reason. Fuck you mean do we think? And this shit linked back to this nigga. Come on now. And then they gonna present this nigga's songs in court just like they doing with Thug. This nigga done cooked himself. This is a perfect example of how not to move. Nigga should be taking Chief Keef's lead. What that nigga did. He done left all this shit behind and live in LA somewhere, living his life away from all the dumb shit. That's what this nigga should have done. And that's what the rest of these rap niggas should do. But they don't got the brains to do it. They care too much about the street shit. And that shit, we know. Street shit only ends in 2 ways. Dead or in jail. Hey, and this nigga looking at both. Either the death penalty or life in prison. Not worth it. Nigga got kids out here and some more shit. It's not worth it. He'll never get to see his kid, man. Not worth it. His girl, not worth it. I'm telling you, that shit not worth it. Let this be another example for the young niggas. Don't crash out. Get out the streets. That shit is not worth it. That's all I got to say about this one. Shit, this whole case is just another example of what not to do. I don't know how many times we got to see these rap niggas go and succumb the same fate for motherfuckers to learn from this shit. You don't have to go through this shit in order to learn from it. Please, if you a young nigga, get out the streets, learn from this shit. That's all I got to say. You want to connect with me? My shit on the screen, my socials on the screen. I'm about done with that one. Peace.